Alright, so today we're gonna cook the aloo keema, a traditional Pakistani dish. So it's the ground meat cooked with potatoes using a bunch of spices, which could be Pakistani and Indian spices. So this is a very delicious dish. It could be minced goat or a minced beef. So we have got 2 packs of the meat here, which is already minced, ground, and it's a total of around 2 pound. So this is frozen. So the first step is we're gonna defrost it. So for defrosting, we're gonna put it inside the microwave and close it and clear it out. So there we got the weight defrost. So once you tap that, you're gonna select the weight now. So since we have almost 2 lb, we're gonna just say 2 and then say 0 0. So this is 2 lb, and now you just push start. So given the weight, it's gonna take around 18 minutes. So let's wait. So while we are defreezing our meat, I put together these spices we're gonna need. It's 1 teaspoon turmeric powder, and there is chili powder, salt, cumin seeds. It's also called zira. Then there is coriander powder, and at the end it is the black pepper. They're all ground except the cumin seeds. So we will put them into our cooker. Alrighty, so we have got everything together. Our defrosted meat, some spices that we got together last time, and there is tomatoes. It's actually 2 medium-sized tomatoes cut into medium pieces. Then there is a few pieces of onion. Then there is a few small pieces of ginger, and around 4 cloves of garlic. We got our potatoes cut into medium pieces. So these are around 3 medium-sized potatoes that we have cut into medium pieces. And we got green chilies and coriander, dhania, whatever you can call it. So we are now ready. Alrighty, so time to cook. So we have got our pressure cooker here. So this is the Instant Pot multi-cooker, but you can use any sort of cooker. This is what we got. The idea is we have to cook it in the pressure for like around 18-20 minutes, depending upon the amount of meat. So the first thing we're gonna do is put the oil inside. So we've got our cooking oil. Basically it's the olive oil. You can use any vegetable oil, doesn't have to be a specific one, whatever you like. So alright, so there is oil. Now we're gonna put the meat inside it. So we got our meat. So there you go, meat. And we'll drop our spice mix and everything in it. Alright, next thing is so we have to put this in garlic and ginger. Then comes tomatoes and onions. Alright, now we have to give it some, cook it at pressure. So these things, remaining things are potatoes are gonna be at the end when the meat is cooked in the oil after being tenderized. So after putting everything in, so we've got 1 cup of water with this measuring pot. So don't add more than 1 cup of water, because the meat and the vegetables are already gonna release enough of water. So then you have to cook more in order to dry up that water in the end. So let's mix everything properly. Alright, so you have to break this and mix all the spices in. Again, you can put the spices according to your taste. So we eat a little bit more spicy, so that's why you'll see that there is more and more spices in there usually. So right, so once we have mixed it up, we are going to so we got our pressure cooker control board here. So we're gonna click on manual, so it defaults to 30 minutes, and then you reduce the since we need it to around 18-20 minutes, so I'm just gonna set it to 20 minutes. And now you will basically close your lid, and this lid, actually you'll see that this arrow, and now after closing the lid, make sure your pressure is all set, and let's wait for it to cook. So it's gonna start. When it says on, it started. So while we wait for the pressure to release and meet the tenderize, so you need to soak the potatoes into in the water so they remain soft. So all right, so I have done that, so let's wait. All right, so the time is up. So after that, what you're gonna just do is release the pressure. So you turn this to the mountain side. Be careful. So we will wait for the pressure to release. Alright, so after releasing the pressure, so we have opened the lid. Now we're gonna cook it. So for that, you had to click on cancel first, and now you click on saute function. So it says normal. So with this, you have to click on start also, right? Oh, it's already started. Cool. So it already started automatically. So now you're gonna just keep cooking it. So we'll cook it with open lid till the oil is separated. So alright, so let's cook it. Alright, so make sure you beat it well, so nothing is in too big slices or pieces, so everything mixes up well. There is still some water, so we're gonna keep cooking it and keep mixing it. So it cooks well with everything mixed up, all the vegetables. Alright, so you can see that the oil is already separating out since we have cooked it well. Now we're gonna actually put our potatoes in it. So remember that we have to remove the water from the potatoes. Don't put any more water at this point. So just put the potatoes inside and mix them well into the keema. So at this point, right, so after mixing the potatoes, we're gonna have to run it on saute again, and now click on adjust. You're gonna have to go to less pressure and mix it a little bit, and now we have actually put the lid back. Remember that no pressure at this point. Just close the lid, and I think it's gonna be running for around 10 to 15 minutes. Unless your potatoes have been tenderized, so you can open the lid and check it out. So we're getting close to finishing. So I have cut these green chilies into small pieces. So I'm gonna drop them in. And mix them well. And then I don't think our potatoes have been tenderized yet, so you can see I can't break it. So I'm gonna cover this again after mixing the green chilies. Alright, time to check. So we're gonna open the lid and put it here and check if our potatoes have been tenderized. So you can try to push one of those. Yes, it is. So now, since I have cut my green coriander into small, very, very small pieces. I'm going to drop it in. And I'm going to mix it up. Usually put the green coriander leaves at the end, so it stays a little bit green fresh. It gives really good smell and taste. So you don't have to cook further from here. It's up to you. But what I do usually is cover it for a little bit of like maybe a couple minutes, maybe just 1 minute, so that the coriander gets mixed up. So that's what I will just do. I just close the lid for some time and bare-handed, and we will pour it inside this pan. Alright, Mustafa. So the yummy keema is ready. Enjoy with naan, or chapati, or paratha, whatever you have. Until the next video, take care and stay safe.